Time to play the game!
Oh no!
I've just been activated.
Your wrestling brain has activated.
This is my favourite new indie game. It's about an angry middle-aged man who solves all his problems with a sledgehammer.
Excellent.
His name is Triple H.
Yes. What does that stand for?
Hurting Husky Harris.
Oh, poor Husky.
Poor Husky Harris.
He had it coming.
Bray Wyatt gets Husky Harris chants in some cities, apparently, still.
Yeah.
Which is sort of weird.
No, because Bray Wyatt is but he's possessing Husky Harris.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Is this like part of the rich Bray Wyatt backstory?
Yeah. Husky Harris is the vessel for Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt's just a concept.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that makes sense. There's stuff missing from this menu that is in older games, but
at the same time, as someone who's never played one of these games, I feel like there's too many things on this menu.
Yeah, actually, this game I know has come under like a lot of fire for missing a lot of modes, like the story mode, and missing creator character stuff. You know, it's not quite as deep, but as someone who buys this game every year and like just dips into it because they're playing other stuff, like this is fine. It has enough moves to like keep me entertained.
Yeah.
And enough creative character stuff to keep me making dudes.
Which is why you come. Because that's just a photo, right?
Yes, that is a photograph that has been...
So that's just... There's no video game hair that looks like that.
If only there was. Well, perfect. I see already we're going straight into the making wrestlers do divas...
Inappropriate...
entrances.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I mean, this is why these games exist.
This is Sheamus's eventual heel turn.
Yes.
This is where they're going with this.
I do wonder whether.
Do you think they sign off on this?
Yeah. Do they know this is possible? Because you.
Man, I get the impression from the WWE that once you wrestle for them, you basically have no say over anything.
Yeah, you
get told what you're doing.
Your appearance and everything is no longer under your control.
Yeah.
Like, they can actually make Sheamus do this exact thing if they wanted to in real life. And it's kind of funny that it works, like, all the expressions...
The animation solving is strong.
Yeah. Anyway.
Summer Rae's entrance is like a lawful good version of Paige's entrance.
Yeah.
There's less sort of malice and aggression in it.
So Paige isn't in this, right?
She's a DLC.
Oh, okay.
She's going to be DLC. And I think Bo Dallas is as well. There's a bunch of people to unlock which I haven't even got, anywhere near to. I've just messed around with this so far just to get the feel of the new mechanics, and this is pretty much the current roster.
Yeah, let's go through the roster.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense to do it here, but let's see who we got.
Start with a gentleman who is no longer with the company, Mr. Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, 91. I'm surprised they didn't mark him down for being...
I feel like Del Rio is always like given the appearance and like I think the WWE thought he was a higher and more well-liked wrestler than he ever really was. Because he always seemed like a jobber to me, but they always see that, when John Cena came back last year, he was like in a feud with Del Rio.
Yeah,
it seems weird to me.
Amazed that he was in like top billing.
Yeah.
Well, heavyweight title stuff. It's like, no, that's just Alberto Del Rio. He's like Santa Morello.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can see why they might want to get rid of him. Because sort of dead weight to a degree.
And he seemed like an asshole from backstage.
Yeah.
Bad News Barrett.
I like Bad News Barrett a lot. Yeah. I think he's coming back soon. He made an appearance at a Raw or something recently. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
That's good.
He had bad news, and the bad news was that he was coming back, I guess.
Good news, Barrett.
Yeah.
It's Bautista.
Yeah, the guy who everyone has started liking only since Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, Batista's fine, whatever. I didn't watch wrestling during the period where he was a thing, so I have no strong feelings either way.
I liked him like the 2 appearances before he left. Like I kind of turned around on him.
Big E should be top tier talent right now. They are squandering the shit out of him. He has been relegated to basically a jobber, like mid-carder, and he is so talented. That dude they need to allow him to do more stuff.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember the last time. Was he on Superstars or something?
He was on Raw fighting Rusev the other week.
Great.
Yeah.
Did he win?
No. God, of course not. Big Show's Big Show.
Yeah. He when I first started watching wrestling recently, he wasn't around. Then he just suddenly came back, and now he's on every week.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's doing like half years or something.
Yeah, he's around well enough.
87.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt, awesome. Don't really know where they're going at the moment. He at least won his match at Survivor Series, so there's that.
Did he?
Yeah, he fought
Dean Ambrose
and won, but he won dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does not come out of that match looking particularly bad.
No.
Let's say.
Absent villain syndrome.
Yeah. It's that guy who is the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
I guess.
Brock Lesnar's fine. They do a good job of making him scary.
Yeah, kind of making him a dick.
Yeah. Cesaro's good. Don't really know where they're going with that stuff.
Currently a face.
Hard to tell.
He changes.
I don't know. Yeah.
He's gone again.
Jericho has an old ass face and probably needs to retire. Because I watched him recently, and I'm like, okay, cool, Chris Jericho. Then you go back and you watch him when he was young, and you're like, I respect that you're in your 40s and wrestling and stuff, but
maybe give it a rest.
Yeah.
The 12 to 13.
12 to 13 Punk. His head looks too big for his body there for some reason.
He's chibi.
Yes.
New chibi technology.
Sure. He is slowly becoming Wolverine. Cody Rhodes, I really like. I like him just as much as Stardust.
Yeah.
I think they're good, though Stardust and Goldust do not work as heels. Don't really know what the plan was there.
They've stopped giving them spots. And
yeah. Yeah.
Axel, he's not.
They need to do something with him, I guess. My comment on most of these people is they need to do something with him.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
Now, Damien Sandow is someone they are doing something.
Man, they are. Yes, he is a worker, and they're doing good stuff with him right now. He's legitimately funny.
Let's take a Divas detour. AJ Lee.
Nah.
She's fine.
Can never tell whether AJ Lee is a heel or a face. I don't think she knows either.
She's crazy. Well, that's the weird thing. They're all crazy. Like, it's the one personality which WWE women have is that they're crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of insulting. But
yeah.
There we go. Free mode! Yeah, you just...
That's all I really have to say about that.
Click in left the two sticks to activate free mode, and just rail and do
It's our new feature we're introducing this year, is free mode.
Yep. The Omega symbol fills up whatever.
Yeah.
Cameron, I guess she was a punk with that cool.
Yeah, sure, why not? I have an absence of feeling for any of these wrestlers because I never see them wrestle. Natalia's fine.
Yeah, she's one of the...
She's the one who's married to Tyson Kidd.
Yes.
It's weird because whenever she's like by the side of the ring, like sort of supporting him or whatever, she seems like a manager, like not a wrestler.
Yeah.
But she's tough. Like
she is. Like she's probably got the biggest bulky muscles of any of these.
Yeah.
Divas. Nikki Bella.
Yeah. Man, Nikki Bella's promos make me want to turn the television off until they're done.
I haven't seen Tamina recently.
I feel like Tamina might not be with the company anymore. I don't know. She's wearing an AJ Lee outfit, so I don't know.
The absent hero.
Yeah, I like Daniel Bryan.
He looks very goatee.
Yes.
I don't know.
Darren Young is. He's with the company still, but I think he's on a break or something. That has been for some time.
What's his thing?
He was in the Primetime Players with Titus O'Neil.
Okay.
Yes, he's the first openly gay wrestler, which is notable.
Does he get booed as a result?
I don't think he does, which I think is actually quite a...
Okay, great.
That is something that the people that you may normally associate with being fans of wrestling should probably be applauded for.
Yes, I will give them credit. Everyone loves Dean Ambrose.
Wish he was in his current outfit and intro.
Yeah.
Ziggler's awesome, getting a massive push at the moment.
He is a Superman.
Yeah.
I love Eric Rowan.
Yeah, Eric Rowan is great.
He is great. Like he's become, as a face, he's like this gentle giant sort of man.
That's what they were trying to do that with Ryback for a while. I don't know what really happened with that. So
yeah, we should look at the intro which he has for Survivor Series.
Cool. Fandango loves triangles.
He came back, I guess, but he's the same, except he's with someone else now.
He is quite possibly the worst wrestler in the current roster. God.
Goldust?
Goldust is awesome.
Not his current face paint.
Goldust is awesome.
Best time of his
Jack
career.
Swagger is also awesome, but they will never let him progress because of his drugs rap from a few years ago,
And
which is a real goddamn shame because he is such a good wrestler.
and I have a feeling that people won't ever get over his racist
Yep.
character.
Yeah.
Not that he's actually racist, but
It was weird with Cesaro that they played that angle, even though he's Swiss.
yeah.
So, yep. Let's just go over the Usos.
Who's that guy?
He's
John Cena. Everyone loves John Cena.
Yeah. Justin Gabriel is a douchebag, but a likable one.
He's all like,
He's pretty decent. They put him up against Sin Cara a few times, like 3 times in Superstars for some reason.
Did
I don't
Sin Cara
know.
win any of those times?
Yeah, they went back and forth. It was the quality of wrestling.
Feud.
The quality of wrestling was highly decent actually for Superstars matches. So they fucked up by not having the Corporate Kane one be the default one.
Well, yeah. I'm guessing all these locked ones, they're just other versions of Chris Jericho and Kane.
Yeah, maybe.
Kofi Kingston. We should check to see if he has his pyro in.
He got his pyro back on Superstars this week.
Okay.
Yeah, amazingly. Luke Harper's great.
The stain is a mystery.
Do you think he has multiple dirty vests?
Yes.
I would like to say he does.
I wonder what it is. It's beard.
I shook that man's hand 2 weeks ago. He has amazingly huge hands.
You would need them.
He's a big human being,
Yeah.
as you might expect.
I still want him.
Yeah.
Would have preferred him to be a heel in real life as well. Just to,
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Mark Henry's just been around for so long that he's sort of an institution, a bit like Big Show is to a degree.
yeah.
I can see why they want to keep those dudes around.
Miz.
I liking Miz more now that he's got a comedy angle.
Yeah.
He's a I've read some stuff about them transitioning him over to a manager role,
That would be
which could be pretty cool because he is obviously as a wrestler you're like well kind of whatever, but he can take bumps, which makes him more interesting.
Randall Orton.
I think Randy Orton is pretty divisive as well. People talk about John Cena being divisive, but I think Randy Orton's pretty divisive as well.
I hope in this game, if you press R2, he'll just find a way to
RKO out of nowhere.
out of whatever he
Yeah.
is currently involved in. I remember Rey Mysterio from the WCW.
Yeah,
He kind of looked like a 12-year-old boy at that.
I think 619 is a dumb move with a dumb setup.
Yeah. I'm gonna lie on the second rope like a. Oh no!
Yeah, exactly.
Roman Reigns stole it for his dark business.
Rob Van Dam is an old ass bastard who could probably kick everyone's ass.
Yeah. He's a
Look at his
scary
old ass
dude.
face.
Don't have a ponytail, man.
Yes, don't do that.
Oh look, he's cocking his hand in this photograph.
Yeah, probably good for him that he got injury for a while because, man, I think people were really done with him, it seems. Apart from people
the crowd.
Yeah,
The crowd seems like him. I was done with him, but
yeah, true.
hopefully he's somewhere learning new wrestling moves.
Yeah.
What does the R stand for?
Richard.
Richard Truth.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't really have much to say else about him.
Ryback's cool. He's a heel. He's a face now?
Kind of, yeah.
Sure.
Feed him more.
Yeah.
This guy over
Santino
time.
Marella is retired from wrestling, but I believe he's still with the company.
He's going to sell hot dogs if they need someone to sell hot dogs.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with him now.
Seth Rollins is
Seth Rollins is
amazing.
awesome. He is a...
It's a shame
thing
he'll
that's
never
really-
get cheered.
It's what's great. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, like two workers who just do not care about
Their
tearing
bodies.
themselves apart and do so on a weekly basis.
And he's such a shitty guy.
Man, he's a real dirtbag.
Amazing to watch.
It's great. I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
Sheamus is like slowly wandering into Uso territory by having no personality to speak of, and I like Sheamus. They need to like they need a heel turn or something that's slightly more interesting.
He says fella.
He says fella a bunch. He's Irish.
I don't know why Stone Cold's in this game.
Stone Cold's awesome.
He is awesome.
Steve Weiser's
Just, you can't imagine him fighting any of these people.
yeah. No, God no.
Steve Austin versus Titus O'Neil.
Neil, that's the next pay-per-view.
The crazy thing about watching Titus, I always feel like
He's a weird shaped body, that guy.
He doesn't seem to be wrestling safely. Like,
No.
I always feel like he just fucking chucks people.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Triple H is great.
Everything has already been said about Triple H.
Yes.
Tyson Kidd.
Tyson Kidd's a real shitty guy.
Yep.
He's a real shitty guy.
Ultimate Warrior's a weirdo.
Yeah, I can see why they put Warrior in it again. I mean, with his unfortunate death after WrestleMania, and he's important to the company. I mean, they put him.
Yeah.
He to a certain degree has helped put the company where it is in terms of recognition and having dudes that the average person will recognize. So
yeah,
Taker's awesome. I don't know if he'll do something. If I was him, I'd leave WrestleMania 31 well enough alone. I mean, he's done everything that you can do in this line of work. I don't know what else there is to really do. Xavier Woods looks characteristically old in that picture.
Yeah.
I don't really know what's going on.
Alright, I should make you rest.
Sure.
Seeing as you probably are better at this game than me. So...
Have you put down Eric Rowan because you would like me to be Eric Rowan?
Yes, it was subliminal.
Alright, I'm going to be Eric Rowan then.
He'll be coming down with his crew.
Who would be a good opponent for Eric Rowan?
Jey Uso.
Yes, okay.
Then you'll have to watch Jey Uso's.
Okay, let's not do that. Let's put him against Fandango. He's also a kind of shitty guy.
Yeah. I think we should go into the options and set Eric Rowan to face. Because, you can customize them.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, my history with these wrestling games is I sort of started with SmackDown 1 on the PlayStation 1. And I played that game, but I actually borrowed it off someone at the time. But, man, SmackDown 2 was an absolutely fantastic game.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Why?
What's wrong with her face? What's going on? Her mouth is super wide.
She looks like she's got a 5-foot shadow.
Yes. She looks like someone's broken her jaw and they've just reset it before she came on.
So I saw an animated gif of that, but just making her come out herself, she obviously doesn't do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And her actual intro is more...
less disturbing.
Yeah.
The hair is pretty good in these games. I mean, it's as good as it probably could be.
I mean, if you actually watch... A lot of what Summer Rae does is flick up her hair.
Yes, she does that a lot.
She doesn't do that really in this, because obviously it would highlight the fact that the hair tech has some interest. It's not Tress Effects, but Tress Effects is hardly Tress Effects.
Man, I hate this guy. He appeals to a subset of wrestling fan that I don't understand. It's the kind of person who still thinks that watching the Generation game is entertaining.
Yes.
Just shitty variety shows and
yeah.
It's time for the comedy. And unfortunately, I think Vince McMahon still thinks that any good wrestling promotion needs to have this type of comedy in it.
Yeah. Comedy.
Yeah, the horrible three-way storyline they did with Layla.
This is elaborate.
This is too much. He loves triangles. He's signaling that to us now.
This is... How much manpower went into all this? It's amazing.
What's he doing? Does he actually do that?
Da 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 da. Is that?
That is indeed there when he comes down.
It's crazy.
That just seems so elaborate for Fandango.
Can you make him come out with Big Show doing the Summer Rae moveset?
Oh my god.
Okay, we'll find out.
We might need to find out. Because that sounds incredible.
She did the splits just now, so...
That sounds incredible.
I think this is really well done in this.
Yes, they got the fireflies right from the crowd.
And then they just have some of his actual video here, which is kind of funny.
I sort of wish that they'd done this in engine, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's
part of the Titantron, so I totally get why they used the video, but...
He should have said, hello, PlayStation 4 owners.
Oh.
We're here.
Chilling. Cheekbones seem a little high, but maybe that's just the lighting.
Yeah. Also, they stay on this shot a bit too long. This isn't how it would work on TV.
Nah. This did make me realise that someone has to be dragging the chair down behind them, which I'd never really logistically thought of.
I imagine it comes out...
Of the ground!
No, I mean, it's up in the timekeeping area or something. And they're just
Yeah. There you go.
It's one of the fun things about wrestling is trying to work out how they do all their dumb shit.
Yeah, how they got Bray Wyatt's hologram lantern out of the ring in Hell in a Cell.
I like to think that he was under the ring for what a good 45
Yeah, that's
minutes.
do you remember a few weeks ago when Dean Ambrose was underneath the thing that was supposed to have the pile of cement blocks in?
Yeah.
How long was he there for?
So, did anyone see him go in? It's just a big kind of. Oh, does Bray just watch you for this fight?
I think so. So I've only played about 3 or 4 matches of this game, so it is a little different in terms of the last games. Like it's a slower, more deliberate game. So
Yeah,
I may not immediately.
that's fine. I'll
do my best. This is Eric Rowan.
You'll get to see Fandango.
But I generally like to play these games as an angry child, which is that I just sort of like, run.
Dancing along with Fandango's
I always forget it's the
chain wrestling stuff.
Yeah, who would have ever thought?
Sit down.
We somehow got out of the chain wrestling thing.
Oh no. Damn. Look at his sweaty body.
Sweat tech.
I always find the reversal window in this game is quite small.
It is, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I too forget that it's the right stick often. Ooh.
Well, it makes me want to grip the right stick with my left hand because my right hand's busy pressing triangle or whatever.
Fandango turns it around into the tie-up. Who's going to get the upper hand?
There we go.
Yeah. Well, the computer can cheese its reversals. It could reverse every single move you actually try and do on it.
Yeah.
Keep your eye on this one.
I got stuck out of the ring.
Oh, really?
I couldn't work out how to get back in the ring.
This is going to return to the ring.
Just keep doing this for a while. There you go. I rake.
Come on, what a
Is that illegal?
move.
I'm a heel. I do shitty things.
Oh.
Fandango is showing a beats
Too
we've
late.
never seen before.
Reverse that shit.
Oh
Boom.
my gosh! Fandango turns it around.
Actually, I found the reversal window is slightly more generous in this than it was last year. But, come on, man. That ain't cool.
Eric Rowan looking to capitalize.
Ooh. How'd you do that?
I just reversed it.
Oh, okay. That was an Eric Rowan-y thing to do.
Big boot. I should wrestle with the mask on.
Yeah.
That'd be highly decent.
Yeah, might get broken.
Here we go.
You found the run button, right?
That's what I was saying about playing the game like a petulant child.
Yeah.
It's just sort of running and throwing your arms around.
I'm just making Roman Reigns like punch people by the holding down the triangle move.
And he's heading back in.
Oh, that was
unfortunate.
You caught him at an animation frame where he was invincible.
It's the thing about these games, they always get sort of stuck between being a fighting game and being a sort of simulation.
Yeah. There aren't enough states that it is aware of.
Yes.
Eric Rowan is looking for something big here.
He's looking for something big.
Because like
How about a big boot?
in the PS2 ones, you couldn't hurt them while they were getting up at all.
Yeah, there were lots of sort of like...
That was an impressive suplex.
I'm not sure Fandango would be able to do that with Eric.
No, but although I'm often surprised by the strength of some of these guys.
A
Yeah.
textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Whoa, I'm just doing this all over the place.
That was like a boot move. It's the big boot out. Just try peek at it.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you don't have any finishes yet, do you?
No.
Remember,
I don't know how you get them.
It's a rare one-count pin.
can turn on a dime.
Ah!
And he reversed it. Good move there.
Oh no. I always find in these games that whenever I get pinned, it's like game over because I just can't hit the window
Yeah.
in the little sort of mini game that they.
He does it again.
I remember this Hell in a Cell
There we
match.
go.
The quick reversal there by Eric Rowan.
I don't actually know what Eric Rowan's assigned finish is.
He's got it.
Oh.
Is right now.
Let's just pinning him and see what happens. I missed the.
Wasted no time going for. And there's a kick out.
I don't know what state everyone needs to be in for his finisher to occur.
Oh, I think I had it there. Ah, that was real shitty.
I don't like getting kicked in the back of the knee if I got
That's
it.
a thing that I would like to avoid wherever possible.
And now it is show-off time.
Oh.
Don't waste time gloating here. Rolling out of
Regroup.
harm's way. Smart
Just run around.
strategy
Should have
there.
made this a hardcore
And
match.
he gets back
So
in.
how did you get back in just now?
And he gets
I just
back
rolled.
in the
I just
ring.
walked up and press right 2, I think.
Alright.
Oh,
You should probably get the finisher.
After all of these shots to the
getting
head,
tired.
I've got a feeling that Soup's going to be on his diet for the foreseeable
There we go.
future.
Now he should just stand up and I'll get him automatically. There we go.
Eric Rowan is
And then
sizing
I'll
up
pin
the
his butt.
situation.
Boom.
Just big slam.
He's
And you
done.
should get a power pin,
Should do.
but it's the red box big moment.
It is
And we see
the
it
red box
one
big
more
moment.
time. Shoulders down.
Can't imagine you'll not win that.
The match is over.
Yeah,
That's all
good
she
work.
wrote.
Is that like a YouTube ad? Seems like a YouTube ad.
Yeah.
Here's just some of the
But
action we saw during the
I
match.
feel like I'm enjoying the mechanics more because of the weightiness of it. Like I sort of, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm not necessarily. I understand the criticism from a content point of view, and that's totally legitimate.
Yeah.
It's understandable, but it's legitimate. But like from a gameplay point of view, it does feel better to me.
The whole
Yeah.
match was
Yeah, it seems fine. That looked like a wrestling match.
Yeah.
I have no basis for comparison, really.
The sort of
I think it's like mess him
Nice.
up.
they're gonna follow the buzz at him.
Is he going to get Sister Abigail?
Oh yeah,
This is kind of cool.
yeah.
Beer discipline.
These dead eyes. It's like an Atlantic salmon.
With them not speaking here, it's kind of a bit weird.
Yeah, John Cena when he comes down speaks to the camera.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
You didn't win, Bray. I'm gonna teabag him.
Oh god. Surely he's gonna say they've recorded him saying follow the buzzard.
Follow
There you go.
the buzzer.
Cool.
Can we get that one more time, Bray? Follow the buzzard.
Follow
Oh,
the. Oh, here's a picture of Undertaker.
looking all creepy and shit.
Yeah.
What do you look at now?
I don't know. The options. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Go and what I was thinking of. I think it is in my edit superstars.
Oh, you wanted to see if you can match up the.
Eric Rowan.
I feel like it's going to be one of those
He
things.
gets a cheer.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And yeah, sure. I don't know. Do that. I don't think that's saved. Never mind. Let's see if we can make that.
I don't know why, but I keep feeling like we're going to be disappointed when we find out that you can't do this. But if you can, I'll have some respect. Oh, these are all your stables.
Yes.
Oh, right, Baxel have a custom entrance. It's cool. The Brotherhood.
So, fan. No, I don't think we'll be able to do this.
I totally understood the whole thing about John Cena choosing the soundtrack for this game when it was like a rap music, but then when they like lay on the butt rock, I'm sort of like, really?
So does summary come? Oh no, this version doesn't have summary. Oh, well, never mind.
That's really
I don't want to see any
unfortunate.
more of summary or Fandango.
But I would have loved to have seen Ryback coming out dancing like.
Yeah, I mean, you could just go do that.
Alright, let's do that.
The idea that you can modify people's movesets like the most terrifying thing about this entire game.
Yes. Yeah, see, like whilst I like the idea of the story editor in the old games, I'd never have that sort of time to put into. I'm just not really big on user-created content. I mean, characters is one thing, but yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I want to see.
Can you make two other people come down with the Usos intro, or is that probably comes under the same sort of?
Yeah, it depends whether on that stable thing. All right,
Pyro's free in video games, Kofi.
Ryback's a
Real limber.
real limber on his feet there.
This is my favorite thing to do with these games.
Just having them act in ways they would not act is pretty fun.
Looks so happy.
So see him skip. I don't know if I have to set this thing to. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. We'll get sick of right. There we go.
It's even creepier now that they look more realistic.
It is. Okay, I think this can be the image for this video.
Brilliant. Okay, great.
And I guess you'll just sit up on the ring, on the ropes.
Man, it's really like unsettling.
Does anyone have?
Do this one.
Iris.
Yes.
I need to listen to different
Yes.
music. I wish there was a random button.
Ryback's so confused. It's just internal screaming, so he's like, "Why am I doing this? Make it stop!"
I like that they put the pom-poms in their hands.
Yeah. I just like that the facial expression carries over as well.
I was like photos of pom-poms. Weird.
I think it's the tech. They've got like a sort of foil texture map on them that's making them look a little bit like.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. No.
I have to edit this part out.
We can't. We've committed to this.
Yeah. Let's go. Something fun. Most of these entrances are pretty boring.
I think you should have Naomi come down to Kane's entrance.
Alright.
Just to flip the script.
Yeah, I mean, I would prioritize a randomizer that just picks random
Oh my
music.
god, why isn't that in the game? Do you know how Mortal
Sorry, who
Kombat,
come out to game?
like Naomi or Cameron, do you know how Mortal Kombat had that like random mode where it would just like no one's got arms this match, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
That should be a mode in this game. They need to sort of embrace the weird atmosphere that some of those older wrestling games had.
Yeah, they have no heads, so they can't headbutt. Whoa,
This game is
broken?
This game is sort of. Ooh, that's weird.
Oh, sorry.
You killed it. This game has sort of lost some of that weird atmosphere that it has because it's lost those modes. Like, I don't know if that makes it a worse game for that reason, but...
Kane. Set everything to Kane.
Yes.
Again, there should be a button to say set everything to Kane. Sure, whatever.
Kano 2.
You know, the good Kane music.
Oh man, they re-recorded it.
Where is Kane? My alphabet. Alright, I'm gonna press the actual preview button this time.
Awesome.
She's wearing a belt. I did not set that up.
That's weird. It's probably because at that point, Kane was champ, but they can't put a regular belt on a diva, so they just slap the diva's belt on her. Because he's probably going to do some belt animation when he gets to the ring.
Oh, like hold it.
Something, yeah. Man, this is.
I think this is a good look for a camera.
I feel like you could make interesting characters from randomizing some of this stuff that like they could probably benefit from on TV.
Yeah.
She's getting over the top rope. Oh, that's great.
She's not quite tall enough to do that, but the animation.
I really appreciate and admire that they made the animation work. This is just an episode of SmackDown.
Yeah, you know,
This is how SmackDown next week should begin.
Kane possessed
Yes.
Cameron. Anyway, could do this all night.
That was
And will.
that was fantastic. Should we have a look at the Creator Wrestler stuff?
Yeah.
Chris Jericho's jacket is fantastic. Just putting that out there. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced John Cena picked out this butt rock. I mean, I know he's into like shitty rap music, but
Here, you can handle this.
excellent. Okay, all right. Whoa.
Oh yeah, there's some very confusing bit where it's like, oh, you can't put on a hat. You have to go switch to the entrance attire.
At some point, they decided that like this was the best way of doing this.
It's not. That's my.
I do appreciate how for face, in that previous menu, they've got a picture of The Miz.
Yeah, I mean,
That's pretty good.
he's the face guy.
Oh god. He looks like he's just come out of a clone vat.
Yeah, he's been printed by a 3D printer.
Yeah. Hair and facial parts. What's
Well-
a facial part?
Can I find out?
The fuck is a facial part?
You know, like hair.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Alright. Let's just go with a template. Sample face.
What did you call me?
I called you a goddamn sample face.
How dare you?
You know that's a racial slur where I come from.
Yeah. You got a real sample face.
You're a real sample face kid.
The Roman Reigns face. Oh, Roman Reigns, sorry, Seth Rollins.
Sure.
What's with the Hitler?
Yeah, let's just go with this one. It's generic dude. Let's see how shitty we can make him look.
Probably pretty shitty, if I had to hazard a guess.
And this like loading
Yeah.
times in this are like
This is fully installed. I mean,
are
already
like that's a face adjustment.
break his nose. No. You can do that in Dragon Age. You can get people like big broken noses.
All right. Oof, this is brutal.
Yeah. Tiny little.
Big is funny. It's comedy rule.
Loading pause is not so much funny.
Yeah. All right. Let's just give him a big old jaw, because you know, wide and long. Sure, I don't know.
That looks like a video game character.
Yeah. He looks like a video game villain.
He's like a US sergeant who's gone bad or something.
Oh man, is this really all the hair?
Yeah.
You must be able to unlock more hair, surely. It's like kind of worrying from a content point of view. I take back everything I said about the content.
One of them is just Darren Young.
It's like real pale with dreadlocks. I mean, he has to be an utter douchebag.
Well, he should have white dreadlocks.
Oh,
Because
of course.
so he can be like those ghost men from the Matrix.
From the
2.
Matrix. Alright, is that what we're going for here?
Okay. It is now. I don't know
Like
anything
say
else
with-
about I can't remember anything else about them. With mutton
With
chops.
some like... Hey bro!
This is the worst character. Add more facial hair. This is...
This is like if there was a wrestling promotion in Hackney.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back to the... His mutton chops need some attention,
Yeah.
and then he needs some clothes.
Well, you have to wait for this loading first.
His moustache just disappeared. Did I back out? I can't tell because everything is so freaking slow.
You're having to press options.
Alright.
Alright. Alright.
Alright.
Alright. That's terrible. Whoever notices this.
Let's put some clothes on him. He doesn't look unlike Scotty Too Hottie right now.
Yeah.
He's got a Scotty Too Hottiness about him.
I was watching videos of
Let's just put a mask on him now.
Yeah. You'll never see him.
Yes. He's caught between being a hipster and sort of like being into really shitty metal from
Yeah.
like the sort of early 2000s.
Matrix era metal. Residing in
Also, he's Cuban.
Cuba.
Someone had to code. Someone had to code this.
Are you sure? That seems impractical.
Well,
I'm not sure you'd be able to see through that effectively. Are you making his entrance? Like, does he wear the glasses when he wrestles?
Great.
Great.
Okay. Well, this is going fantastically.
Oh, good. The horns, literal horns.
Literal horns.
That's
This game is thoroughly...
it's pretty stupid.
He's a beautiful unicorn.
Where's the menu gone?
Ah. Man, this is something. This is actually painful.
Yeah, it kind of makes you want to never do it, right? Go to R1 for upper body. Give him some.
He needs a jacket.
Some stuff that they had to make for the actual wrestlers that ended
Ah.
up in here. Yeah, you have to go hit it.
Is it? This is
Hit
the...
all the way back. Oh, he should be able to wear that for his main attire, right? Give him the Cesaro thing.
Oh. Oh, I guess we're sticking with this now.
It's gonna take too long.
Clearly he needs tights.
Sharp.
First colour.
Making a superhero.
Yes, things have gone that way. Alright. A sick tiger on his crotch. Yes.
Is this like Tiger Ghost or something?
Yeah, of course. What a cool guy. He'd probably come down to the ring listening to something like this.
Yeah. He hears voices in his head.
Alright. Alright. Sure.
Alright, he's starting to look more like a Mega Man.
Hornman. Hornsman. Alright. I think we're done making him.
Alright. I did.
How do... Oh, personal info. No.
He's a Taurus.
Brand. He's a legend. He's super heavyweight. Clearly this man is from... He's Serbian, I don't know. Wah! He looks like he'd be in some pseudo-mystical bullshit, I don't know.
Yep.
Cesaro style. Yeah, I like the sort of Doctor Strange
Yeah.
bollocks, I don't know.
That's pretty decent.
He wouldn't have it. Sure, I don't know.
He has a Luke Harper thing. That makes sense. Yeah, we got to Superstar at the top. I don't have a good name for him. Hornman? horns. Horn Henry. Horn Henry Hill.
Okay.
Horn Henry Hugu.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Triple H.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll catch on.
Yeah. Ah!
Ah.
That was an unfortunate thing you just did. I have to remember what it was now. Yep.
Oh, you motherfucker.
You have to start pressing no to one of these.
See, you can start. He can be Triple H still.
Yeah. That's this Twitter handle. It's very silly. Sickweed Road. Alright, alright.
Oh man, they've made this better.
Yeah. Dog tank.
Oh man, this is the best. All right.
Triple trowel.
Can you like skip to? Yes, you can.
Alright. Nice.
Alright.
Save it! And we're gonna make him fight my creative wrestler.
Alright.
And if there's a way of making them both CPUs, we're gonna see if it's there. If not, we'll just not play the match. And I think we're done.
Yeah, cool.
Can't have him coming down on the phone, so I'll just go assign him some random selection of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, the loading times in this are
Yeah, man, that was rough.
across the board a bit. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things in create a character things that just kills my desire to like spend time creating things. Just that was real rough. Is this for the guy we just made?
Yeah. Let's give him.
I think we should give him like Natalia's entrance or something.
Alright.
Yeah, sure.
Set everything to Natalia.
Set all.
For some reason it says Xavier Woods at the back. And it says Jericho. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Well, this is a cohesive work of genius.
See, there's a picture of Bo Dallas. Why is he there? He's not in this.
People love Bo Dallas.
I can't play as Bo Dallas.
I think maybe he's DLC too.
Okay, it's type. No, then one of them would have to have a title. It's fine.
Oh, I'll give one of them a title, alright.
How do I? Computer versus computer. Great. That was.
Well, that's perfect.
Right.
That is how Time Ghost should look. I like that Time Ghost looks like an actual ghost rather than a guy dressed up as a ghost.
Yeah. That was. Alright. Let's
Perfect.
put the controller down and...
This is like our own version of VGCW.
Yeah. it's SummerSlam. That's perfect.
This is my favourite SummerSlam match.
That his hair is going through his face. That looks really painful.
And his hair has been cut off.
What the fuck? That's how big that
Brilliant.
part of the image is.
Yeah.
It's quality product.
That is how Time Ghost should look.
Yeah.
Like, that's fantastic.
Ideally, he'd be wearing a Gankutsu hat, but
Yes.
just a big tall hat.
I can't wait to see which entrance you picked for him.
I can't remember.
I feel like that loading pause was longer. Undertaker entrance of some sort? Or just a generic one?
Listen to the announcer.
Making his way to the ring. From another time, the mystical Ghost.
I'm excited for this one.
Well, that's just fantastic.
His hat says time.
I love that he's wearing like a sort of like Mantis hat.
Yeah. It was the most appropriate hat in the very small selection of hats.
That is fantastic. I think he does slightly remind me of like someone Johnny Depp would play.
Yeah. And he's kind of like glowing eyes.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Which I'm happy was an option.
Yeah.
You can just set the eyes brightness enough that they're ridiculous. And I think this was Randy Orton's entrance. So he might go up and do Randy
might
Orton.
preen. I don't think this is Randy Orton's because Randy Orton like walks backwards towards the ring, I'm sure. Or did I just miss that? Oh, you're right, this is Randy Orton. There you go. There it is. Is this just like generic music?
Yeah.
I don't recognise.
I might not have said
It sounds slightly like Ryback's music, but I don't think it is. There are adverts for 2K15 in this game.
Accurate.
Oh.
Is it for the other version?
Yeah. Alright.
Is it Xavier Woods or is it
Oh man, he's such a
From
douchebag.
Belgrade, Serbia, Triple Trowel, Archangel.
I'm excited for this one.
Me too, JR.
Yeah, having two different names of hero there is
Yeah.
perhaps the best thing in this entire video game.
Actually, just said JR, I just realised he's also not in this game because of his firing from last year, so
Yeah.
they must have... Michael Cole had a lot of work this year.
You know, Tamina's entrance isn't particularly notably feminine, I guess.
That one there.
Yeah.
Natalia's entrance.
She just kind of like
Yeah.
storms out.
Yeah.
And this one should blow the roof
Alright,
off
let's
the
see what
house.
happens here.
He's got him hooked. Oh,
Who's your money on?
Man. I feel like R's gonna get it. I don't know why. Time Ghost is looking strong.
wow.
And we don't have any
A vicious
R's
elbow
here,
drop
so there's
delivered
literally
with a
no way
lot
of telling how
force.
they're doing.
Yes.
And I don't think they have any. We haven't set them up with any particular movesets.
No.
So.
Whoa.
Like how Time Ghost wrestles barefoot like Rikishi or... well, not Rikishi, I guess Rikishi didn't wrestle barefoot, like Rusev.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot.
I mean, I gave him boots, but
This
they seem
could
to have
be
vanished.
huge.
So.
Great. Maybe they're in his entrance attire.
Oh.
Oh,
I wonder if I could give him like Japanese samurai wooden shoes. Why would those be in this game? I don't know.
Wow.
Thomas escapes. Elbow drop.
Accurate.
Yep.
It's an elbow drop.
And he does it one more time.
That's classic Time Ghost. You know, lying there and taking damage.
Oh, get away from me!
He's got him
The
up.
tide has turned.
Oh, man. What a match. Momentum has shifted back.
I like
and
how
forth
inspecific
repeatedly
everything
between
the
these
announcer's saying.
superstars.
Yes.
There's
He's
another
putting
great
those
kick.
educated feet to good use.
He's got him up.
No, he doesn't. He said.
Look out.
No, it's accurate. Michael Cole calling the moves wrong. It's just like watching Raw.
He's got him up when nothing of the sort is currently occurring.
This might be big.
This might be big,
Nice reversal
but
by
also
the champ.
it might not.
Yeah, really.
He drops the elbow.
There haven't been enough like close 2 counts yet for this to be like a real match.
Yeah. Hair is looking okay.
Yeah.
Wrestling hair tech, always interesting to look at.
Oh,
Oh, my back.
cheap shot.
Not sure if I set him to heel or not.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. What's he doing here?
He's attacking the other guy.
He's got him up.
See, with realistic commentary, they'd just be talking about Twitter this entire time.
Yeah. Number 1.
There's the
Get a rope break with your foot.
This match currently trending.
I don't know whether that can happen in this game. I know they get rope breaks, but I don't know whether they get like rope breaks with their foot if they're close enough to.
I got a rope break earlier actually, but I didn't.
This could do it. And Thomas is able to get the shoulder up.
Oh, that looked... Wait, I can't remember. Did the announcers just say time ghost?
I don't know. It said time is up, I think, or something. I wasn't really.
He sees it.
He's going to get his charge finisher. Has he got a spear?
Watch it.
Yeah.
The champ does it.
Give him an RKO. Or that was a DDT actually, wasn't it?
Can he do it?
There you go. Wow.
Whether you like it or not, there's the match right there.
And wrestling in a waistcoat, 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 coast to coast.
Alright, I don't need to press the options button.
Yeah.
So this one goes away.
The replay mode seems to be missing, which is something I noticed.
Here is your winner, the Mystical Ghost.
He gets a big
fantastic.
victory here tonight. Love him or hate him.
Anyway, that'll probably do it for...
Yeah, I like this game. It's
Yeah.
dumb like all the wrestling games are. I find it hard to be too upset about what's missing from it.
Yeah, I don't know what's missing from it.
The stuff that's in it is like I like it well enough.
My...
It's another year's wrestling game. I think it's important not to like pile too much like hyperbolic language upon what's missing from it. It's a
Next year might be better.
yeah. I would not be surprised. They need to scan more of the wrestlers in so that there's more parity between how they look.
Yeah, definitely. They need to fix Samurai.
Yeah, fix a freakish Joker smile.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
Alright,
Cool.
See you guys.